At one point, you got into it with Billie over Billie's brunch and the fact that James was no longer allowed to spin.
I just think it's a little ridiculous that James...
I actually don't care what you think right now.
It is hard. I can't keep everybody happy. I try to, and it's hard to kind of orchestrate. But, you know, Billie's, for the most part, been, you know, pretty good. But I've called her on her shit, absolutely. When she pulled the victim card with Katie, I wasn't having that because I knew, you know, to throw that card out there just wasn't fair at all. I have never heard a word come out of any of their mouths of any negativity regarding transgender. If anything, they've got the utmost admiration for what you've been through. You know, I know these girls. I know how inclusive they are. And also, we know how potentially catastrophic that can be in social media and how it can, you know, devastate somebody. That, you know, the potential for kind of
so for her to pull
disaster,
that,
it wasn't good.
It felt really dirty.
Billie Lee tweeted out, "When your coworkers don't include the only trans girl in girls' night at your own job, on the night you work."
I do not think any of the girls are transphobic. I think they're self-involved. I think they're not aware. When I tweeted it, I was really focused on Sir because I thought Sir created this. I had no idea that Katie planned it. And my whole thing is, it was a work event called Girls' Night, a pronoun that I fought for. So for me, I was just really disappointed that not only did they not think about how I felt, they didn't even ask. They immediately became the victim. And then threw a word out there that I never once spoke, transphobic. The word transphobic came from me liking a bunch of comments. I was just acknowledging and supporting the people that were suffering with me. I wasn't accusing anyone of being transphobic. You have no idea how it is to be trans in America. And you're going to not even allow the space for the person that is the minority to speak. You're gonna talk over them. And then you're gonna throw out words like transphobic, so you become the victim. Every one of those girls became the victim.
You perpetuating and insinuating that I'm any kind of like discriminatory person, that is the grossest extrapolation ever. When someone displays that kind of behavior to me, I stay really far away. It's scary. She spooks the fuck out of me, so I stay away.
Yeah, but I think it was coming from a place of hurt, and I think that she brings her history to it, and she's not rational about it.
Not my problem.
So let's talk about the puppy party.
The puppy shower,
The puppy shower, yes. Raquel invites you.
I don't think Bo knows about. Do you know about this?
I just know that I saw like a flyer and it looked ridiculous.
This was so funny.
I wanted to stop by and invite you guys to my puppy shower.
It was like the greatest gift. I feel like that's gonna be a hashtag, puppy shower. Like, first of all, I just really needed to explain, like, Raquel, like, with showers, if you wanna have a shower, it's like pre-something. You guys have had a dog for quite some time. So like the whole shower aspect of this doesn't make any sense. If you wanna just throw a party for your dog, still think it's weird, but at least just say like a puppy party. That might make a little more.
A puppy party.
A puppy
party. Party, yes.
Oh.
Party.
Yeah, you know, she definitely tried to invite everyone. That's Raquel for you, you know. She's just such a beautiful, loving, just amazing girl, you know. She really just wants to include everybody and show everyone a good time and show everyone that we could all get along. And, you know, they declined her invitation and probably laughed at the fact later.
The thought of going and playing like pin the tail on the f***ing puppy with James and Raquel, like I would have rather been in a real life like Saw marathon, for real.
In her eyes, it was so different. Like, you know, in her eyes, it was like, yeah, they said no and whatever, they can't come.
Can you imagine how boring that is? And we love our dogs. My dogs are my life. Love them. Never gonna throw a party for them. That's boring as shit.
Did you bring up Charles Manson somehow in this conversation? And
pretty sure, and she didn't know who that was.
Sounds like the woman who wanted to marry Charles Manson. I don't know.
She was just like, who? And I'm like, all right, we're done. We're totally done here.
Well, thank God that Hillary Duff movie's coming out, because now she'll probably know who he is.
I know. Good old Lizzie McGuire, saving the day.
I do know who Charles Manson is now after Stassi told me, and I think that's very unfair for her to compare James to Charles Manson because clearly they're completely different, like completely different behaviors. Being a serial killer is not the same as insulting people on their shorts. So, a very dramatic comparison from Stassi.
Hi, it's Jax from Vanderpump Rules. Wait, what's after that part? Finish the episode, subscribe, watch more. Hi, it's Jax from Vanderpump Rules. Click here to subscribe, and click here to watch more videos of Vanderpump Rules.